Can you figure out the height of Mount Washington with a stick that looks like this? That was the challenge for 31 high school students who participated in Point Park University's first annual Math Symposium.
We were able to calculate the height of Mount Washington without measuring it. We did it indirectly. So, a lot of the skills I've learned here could be useful in life.
As they stood on Mount Wharf, students demonstrated an ancient Chinese surveying technique using sticks, strings, and a measuring tape to calculate Mount Washington's height.
We also tried to calculate the height of Mount Washington using similar triangles, and these things are going to be useful later in math, later in careers, because there's stuff that you can use every day to help you with everyday problems.
And what's the height of Mount Washington?
It's around 370 feet, approximately.
Later, the students took to the streets of downtown on a geometry scavenger hunt to discover geometric shapes.
We went to the library and outside, took a picture of an obelisk.
I learned different kinds of shapes that I didn't know. Well, I knew they were around, but I didn't know what they were called until now.
According to Matt Pascal, assistant professor in the Natural Science and Engineering department, there is a need for students in disciplines that use mathematics, and with this symposium, he wants to introduce students to real-world math activities.
It's our attempt at exposing them to some interesting math activities because often we feel like by the time they get to college, they've chosen a career or a direction and something to study.
This symposium is allowing high school students to be aware of the many programs Point Park University has to offer.
Students don't necessarily know that we also have a wonderful education department, a great natural sciences and engineering technology department, and that we have other majors that they should look into when they're deciding on colleges.
For Point Park News Service, I'm DeAndre Williamson.